Rick Steele here with another betting tips video for you. We've officially reached the stage of our slowest period of the calendar year in sports betting, with only MLB taking place as we continue to grind through profits in that area as we continue along the season. Struggles so far, hoping for a better second half, that's for sure, with the All-Star break coming up. You can catch your breath. But what else can you do during this window of time before we head into another very busy season? And with the NFL exhibition around the corner, and that will be followed obviously with college football getting going. And then NFL will kick off regular season, followed by the regular fall sports as the calendar continues to turn. So we have a window of time, obviously. Catch your breath, recharge your batteries with the MLB All-Star break taking place, but also a time to increase your knowledge, improve your processes, prepare for the upcoming seasons that are about to begin. That's what's important at this moment in time. Review my betting tips videos. Again, knowledge is power. It increases your profits and your bottom line. It makes a tangible difference. We're always adapting to the current changes in the sports betting arena. For those of you who need additional support and help, as always, just contact me through the social media platforms, including here on my YouTube channel, okay? Or social media at RickSteele99. That will be Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and I'll get back to you with whatever support you require at the same time. But go back through the betting tips library that I've produced. My only goal in producing these videos and spending the time and money doing so, improving your bottom line, and that means increasing your knowledge, bettering your processes within the sports betting arena. Sure, we'll have more picks again on the YouTube channel as we get back into football season. A couple of comments that I've received recently, highly appreciate it. As far as my betting tips videos are concerned, people commenting about how great and helpful the videos have been, full of information, reliable. Watched plenty of videos in my time on the sports betting area. Mine, they claim, to teach betting on sports is the best they've ever had by far. So they're thankful for that, and I appreciate the positive comments as well. I'm here to help and support you. That's my only goal. All that I ever ask for in return, if you could help support the YouTube channel, Professional Sports Handicapping, by clicking on the subscribe button as you review the videos. I appreciate your support as we move forward. As well, I would highly encourage you to follow me across social media, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, as I mentioned, deals with obviously helping you with the latest sports betting news and allowing you to communicate with me on a regular basis in areas that you need clarification or help. Also, obviously, as most of you are aware, all my picks are free. They're located at my website, pshltd.com, and all you have to do in order to get the free picks each and every day is literally nothing. There's no signups, no gimmicks, no BS, total transparency. Records are updated on a daily basis, broken down by sport, always free, there to help you also on the bottom line. Put you on a few more winners, help you to avoid some losers at the same time. Especially at Twitter, when you follow me, right beside the follow button, hit the bell. That will turn on the notifications, and then you'll know each and every time that I tweet, updating the site with new picks, you'll get an alert so you can go and pick up those picks. So for this particular betting tip video, we're going to concentrate on the road to successful sports betting and what attributes, what characteristics do you need to bring to the table and areas that you need to improve on in order to become the most successful that you could possibly become. I'll use bullet points. If you need me to extrapolate on everything or anything, then by all means contact me as well. So in order to be successful at sports handicapping, obviously you need strong abilities to read comprehensively and read between the lines. Quantitative logic, in other words, analyzing the numbers and obviously at the same time determining value. So statistical skills, another important trait. Money management, very important as we know. Separate video just on that topic. Discipline and self-control, very important. And again, separate videos just on those topics alone as I delve deep into those areas. As I've mentioned many times, there's many more successful, no, but more so I would say skilled handicappers, pure handicappers. Yeah, there's plenty out there. But most of them are on the sidelines or have gone bankrupt because they lack money management, discipline, or self-control. So you can't have one without the other and long-term be successful in this business. Computer literate? Yeah, you don't have to have a degree in computer science, but computer literacy is important. Very strong work ethic, absolutely. And constantly looking to self-improve, as I mentioned, as we just touched on. You always want to be improving. Markets are always ever changing, new techniques to analyze games, new methods, etc. So you always want to be on the lookout on how you can improve to help you to isolate value. Ironically, most successful sports bettors with the above traits could make more money doing something else if it was just about the money. Also realize no one is highly skilled in every one of these areas, including myself. You always have to be looking for self-improvement and developing your skills in the areas that you feel you're weak in. However, as I speak for myself, I'm passionate about what I do, proud of helping others become successful sports bettors as well, having to only answer to myself, in other words, no boss, and being able to do this as a career with today's technology from anywhere in the world, giving me geographical freedom. Sure, in private industry, I could probably be making more money, but nothing's going to provide me with the lifestyle and self-satisfaction, in my opinion, that this business does, at least for myself. 20 plus years of doing this never gets old or boring. Yeah, losing sucks, always does. Winning is very satisfying. The more experienced bettors have a long-term approach, and that's key to success. Amateurs go on tilt after one bad beat or get way too excited after a good win. When you keep your emotions under control, your cognitive skills, analytical skills stay at its peak. Getting emotional, it's impossible, as you know, to think clearly. Having a good balance between technical, emotional, and subjective analysis allows you to handicap effectively. So if we're handicapping effectively, what also is important? Yes, as I've mentioned before, importance of reviewing your bets in order to improve those processes as well. Those of you who are regular readers of my Grapevine, the emails that go out every Sunday morning on given topics. If you're not, shoot me an email, or also you can apply online through the website and I'll get you onto that mailing list as well. And how much I stress the importance of post-game review of bets. It keeps you sharp. It helps you to evaluate teams moving forward, and most importantly, avoid you making the same mistakes over and over again, right? So the post-game review of bets, it's not a timely process. It's not a bitch session where you're blaming everything and anything about your loss. It's a brief checklist. Number one, did I get a good number? In other words, closing line value, right? If you bet it at -4 and the game closed at -5, great job. Now, no one beats the closing line 100% of the time. However, if you're constantly betting a game at -4 and it's closing at 1.5, you need to stop and reevaluate, what am I doing wrong? Your overall handicapping, your timing of the market when you go to bet. Yeah, are you dealing with enough sports books out there to effectively shop? Again, all topics that I cover in my betting tips videos. Would you make this bet again, regardless of the result, if all the variables were the same? Second question to ask yourself. And thirdly, is there something I missed in my handicapping as an end result of this game? Or was it simply variance with turnovers, you name it, etc.? So those are the three key questions that you have to delve into in any post-game review of a bet. Now, follow your checklist, including trusting your process, depending on your answers to the above questions. And don't let short-term bad beats or losing streaks, which everyone absorbs and gets, affect your approach if you're confident that you are on the right path and making constant adjustments as needed. So that's the betting tips video for this particular week. Again, I'll be back with you shortly with another betting tips video in order to improve your processes. And in the not too distant future, less than 45 days, let's call it, we'll be back to also providing picks through the platforms as well in order to help improve your bottom line. May all the winners be yours.